Welcome to my channel, Elemental Origins. My name is Starr, and today I'm going to enter into the space with a sage smudge. I'm also feeling the call to be bringing a singing bowl as well. So just take a moment if you have headphones, apologies. I must admit, everyone, this moon has got me bent inside out. I have really been struggling to align with this full moon in Gemini. This reading is late. I couldn't come forward to be filming the reading on time. And this moon just really snuck up on me. I was away this weekend and I was like, why is the moon so bright? And I was like, oh, the full moon. And that never happens. It's never a time where I don't feel like the moon is coming. So it's almost like something was being hidden surrounding these energies. And I'm very much in the notion that this full moon is very much a purging. I feel like this is like the last eclipse moon, energetically wise speaking. And I was thinking about what I wanted to say before and the preamble. And the main message was just that allow yourself to just feel whatever is coming up for you at this time, everyone. And don't let it override what your heart is telling you. It's like there was a massive disconnect from the heart space and perhaps emotions that are connected to past situations, past scenarios, past timelines, past, karmic cycles, and just letting the heart lead. And I think that this is going to be incredibly difficult for a lot of the collective right now because we've been going through such expanse. We've been going through such, torment, I'm hearing, in terms of really having to heal those aspects of self that are so deeply rooted. So I think go easy over the next couple of weeks, everyone. I feel like this moon's energies is going to linger as well, which I'll be honest with you, I'm not best pleased about. It's really sent me sideways, and it's had me thinking a lot, everyone. So take a minute to pick your pile, and I will go ahead with pile number 1. Hello, pile 1, this is your reading. I feel like I normally keep readings particularly open, and I trust my teams of light with regards to that, because I feel like there is just such a diverse bunch of emotions and energies coming forward that I feel like almost like a specific question hinders the messages that want to come through. So for regards to those that might be here for the first time and think I don't really know what this reading's about, neither do I. It's regarding the Gemini moon, full moon energies, but whatever comes through, I just trust in that, and I feel like that's the way that I work. So for those that might have been asking behind the scenes, why is there not a specific intention set forward? That is what I'm guided to bring forward, is just the messages that want to come through. So I don't know why that's coming through with this pile. Very interesting. So the first card that I've got for you is 30 Sacred Divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. Interesting. The Luminous Warrior in 32, and that was in reverse, and I was told to keep it upright. Sandalphon and Evolution. Ride the waves, life lessons, growth. You will get through this. And I love that card. The Rose Garden. Innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. And finally, evolve into your complexity with the octopus here and number 3. Give me a moment with your cards, pile 1. I feel like you're my logical pile. I feel like that's why I was having to explain myself. I felt like I was having to, perhaps guard myself in some way. Maybe this is your energy, pile 1. It's interesting that we've got 30, 32, and 3 on here. I feel like the Holy Trinity is making itself known to you, pile 1, in whatever that way that seems to be a representation for you right now. There might be 3 aspects of something that you're having to look at. Yeah, and I'm seeing this like divine triangle here. There might be 3 aspects of something you're having to look at, 3 directions you might be split within taking at this time. But I'm hearing the main message coming forward is that you will always know what to do, Pile 1. I think you are doubting your sacred divinity at this time. And with this idea of this card saying that there are 2 paths ahead, there is more than 2. There is more than 3. You have evolved into something so diverse, Pile 1. I think you're almost allowing yourself to just flow into aspects that you've already encountered, I'm hearing. And your teams of light are stepping forward to say, hey, you can do something differently this time. You can do all of this differently this time. Don't feel stifled where you are, and don't continue a cycle thinking that you're not in control of where you are right now, Pile 1. I feel like perhaps you felt like you're sinking in the waters at this time. You might feel like you're sinking in your emotions, and your teams of light are saying, don't get lost in the source, is something that I say a lot. Don't get lost in the emotion. Acknowledge it for sure, but please make sure to trust yourself. That's the main message. I'm going to grab some clarifiers for these cards. My first instincts was that I wanted to read from the guidebooks with regards to these oracle cards, and they have really amazing depictions in them, but I sat through that energy, and I feel like that's what you're going to have to do, Pile 1. There is something where it's almost like you want to keep going back to something's original script, and the teams of light are saying there is no guidebook for the path forward. You're going to just have to work through these energies. Yeah, 5 of Wands. You might be feeling really conflicted at this time, Pile 1. You might be feeling, yeah, exactly, I don't know which path to take, and it all is just happening too quickly. Yeah, 8 of Wands. And I think this has really irked you, Pile 1, because I think you've been asking for change for so long, and now change is here. It doesn't look how you were expecting, and yeah, I think this has almost got you. Yeah, I think you're not best pleased, Pile 1. 21 in the wild there, but your teams of light are saying that just take one step at a time right now. Don't rush forward. There is there's an energy of just letting things come to you, Pile 1, and I think you're not used to that energy. I think you're not used to letting people, places, things come to you, Pile 1. Yeah, but don't get stuck in apathy right now. Please, please, please do not get stuck in apathy, your guides are saying, because you've healed something, and there's going to be a lot of collaboration that you're not expecting, Pile 1. There's a lot of things coming in that's going to be teamwork, I'm hearing. And yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. And I think this is not something you've anticipated on your journey. I think that you really thought that you were perhaps going to have to go at something alone, when there's going to be so many more beings, I'm hearing. So take what resonates, but this is perhaps for my super expansive souls out there. It's like you're going to be guided by so many behind the scenes that you're never going to feel alone. And this might look like you are going at something alone, Pile 1. And with this divine feminine, I feel like perhaps someone's wanting to have a child and they're alone. But they're saying that you will never be alone because there are so many behind the scenes helping you. And if it looks like there is no help where you find yourself right now, it's like it's coming in thick and fast, Pile 1. If that's something you've been asking for, help is on its way. So don't sink right now. Don't sink, swim. Yeah, we've come to 19 with the sun. What is this energy? I feel like I'm sat in your energy, Pile 1, which is making me feel like I can't even hear my guides. There is like such a stopping, starting, and yeah, me lining up the cards like this. It's like you're trying to make something perfect when you can't, especially moving forward, Pile 1. You're going to just have to trust that you will know what to do when situations come to the forefront. It's like you're looking around for change, Pile 1, without being able to step forward to receive. or allowing things to just come to you in divine flow. There is something within you that is not allowing things to just flow at this time. It's like you keep second guessing everything, and they're saying put this second guessing into creative pursuits. If you've been feeling like, oh, I don't really know what to do, they're saying just start creating, because that's going to help you get out of your mental mind at this time, Pile. I think I said Pile 2, so there might be messages for you there, Pile 1. But you've been healing, and I think that's the overriding message that your teams are wanting to allow you to trust, is that you are still healing, and that's okay. So please do not feel like you should be further ahead than where you are right now. And especially if you are, partaking on a journey of something so beautiful, but yet so challenging, as becoming a mother. They're saying whatever's happening for you emotionally, energetically, you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and whatever you are feeling, that is completely valid. There's an energy around you. I think it's an illusion, Pile 1, where you're feeling like, oh, I shouldn't be feeling like this right now, but because perhaps everything looks so perfect from the outside for you. Or that's what everyone is perceiving right now, when actually you might feel like you're drowning, Pile 1. I knew there was this message of water there. You might feel like you're drowning, and your teams are saying that it's okay to not put on a brave face all of the time, Pile 1. Allow others to see your struggles, because then they can come in and help you. Yeah, okay, that was it. That was what I was missing. It's like, allow people to come and help you, Pile 1, because I think you're so used to, I guess, having to be so self-sufficient. I'm hearing that you don't like to ask for help, but you're not going to have to ask for it. I think it's almost like just showing the card that allows people to know that you're not fully okay, Pile 1. I think that people around you, energies around you, they know that you're fiercely independent, and they don't want to step on your toes. I'm hearing it's like they don't want to come in and make you feel like, it's like almost like make you feel like they think that you aren't capable of handling something yourself, because they know how strong you are. But it's like there are so many people so ready to help you, Pile 1, but they don't want to come in because they're afraid that you might think that they think that you're not capable. I hope this is making sense. That's what's coming through. I hope that sentence actually made sense. It's really difficult sometimes when channeling to understand if a sentence made sense. But it's like people aren't coming in to help you, Pile 1, because they're afraid that you might then feel like they don't think that you can cope with whatever is going on, and that just isn't the case. It's like these people just love you, and they want to give a helping hand, Pile 1. So allow others to step forward and help you, and say everything's a lot right now, and it's okay to say everything's a lot and still be coping, Pile 1. I feel like there's such a misconception and a prejudgment that happens in life, where we feel like even if we're doing the things that we love the most, it's not okay to say, it's really challenging right now, because I don't know why that is, but I've definitely found that in my journey, and definitely I'm trying to, understand how I want to step forward too, with regards to, I guess putting myself out there energetically wise to say, I can help you where you are, but then also, still struggling within my own, life, because that is just life. And I think that this is like the facade. These are the masks that, we put forward, and I feel like if everyone just took their mask down, that we would all just see that we're all the same. And actually, if we just coexist with one another, helping each other, where, we might perhaps need that one person's bit of advice here, and then another person's here, and yours can help this person over there. This idea of community coming back again, it's like it takes more than one to create a harmonious space. So allow for others to come in and help you, Pile 1. I think you're terrified to show that you're vulnerable, because I think you take that as a sign of weakness. You might have been taught that this was weakness, when actually, that's the biggest strength that you can can actually show is that you are soft, Pile 1. You are soft and you have an incredibly huge heart. That's what I'm feeling. Yet you don't want to show the world this. I'm going to dig a little bit deeper if your energy will allow me, which will be interesting, Pile 1. Yeah, your heart is huge. The Ace of Cups. I think you have the biggest heart of all, Pile 1. Yeah, but this isn't something that you show everyone, the Six of Swords. And I think you've only shown your heart to a few, and it's like you really got burnt. You really got burnt, but you're sat in so much water. I've said you're drowning, but actually you're sat in a very cleansing space right now, Pile 1. And I had to burn some intentions and cast them into water before sitting down to do this reading, because I thought I'm not going to be able to get through this reading. I had so many emotions coming to the surface, and I didn't actually want to sit and do this reading today, but I very much felt like I was supposed to be doing that. I try and honor my emotions and my feelings at times, but I just felt like if I don't do something to shift my own energy, I'm not going to be able to get through this reading. And I think that you feel like you're stuck somewhere, Pile 1, when actually you're healing and you're in a regenerative state right now. So it's not like you're in flow, but you are, it's like you're submerged in water right now. You're submerged in water, and there's been 2 cards depicting the light and the dark aspects of self. So please make sure to be looking at your shadow self right now, Pile 1, and still working through those energies of perhaps why you feel like you don't want to show your heart. What does that mean for you? Where is that coming from? Where is that stemming from? And how can you pluck your heart out and allow someone else to hold it, Pile 1? It's like you are afraid to give your heart to anyone, and trust that you will always heal, Pile 1. You will always heal from anything, and actually you've healed through so much. I am actually going to read out of the guidebook for a couple of these. And grab another deck, and I think that's it. I felt like I wanted to have specific cards with me today, and I kept second guessing myself. It's like I really couldn't pull myself together for the energies of this reading. Pile 1, I think that's how you feel. I think you feel like I'm not going to be able to pull it together. There is something that you feel like you're not going to be able to pull it together, and it's an illusion, because you already have, and that's going to look incredibly different depending on what you are doing at this time in your life. But with Sun Dolphin and Evolution, this comes from the Angels of Atlantis Oracle cards, and I feel like that's important. Angels of Atlantis. Sun Dolphin wants you to know that this is a light-filled time in your life. You're evolving by leaps and bounds, so this is a time to fill your heart with gratitude. Also, remember that if manifestation is not fully apparent just yet, destiny will soon be knocking at your door, summoning you to reach new heights and new visions. Prepare by relinquishing any of the past and stops you from emerging as the creative genius that you truly are. You will see 12 orbs emerging through the oracle representation of the universal resonance frequency. Therefore, see how 12 aspects of your own evolving nature are present at this time. Chant Om to channel the creative presence of the universe and to fully initiate the promise of future glory. And I feel like that just depicts exactly what I've just said. Pile 1, this idea of that perhaps things haven't worked out exactly as you planned, but you are sat on a gold mine. I'm hearing, Pile 1. You are sat on a gold mine, and you've created so much around you that you just can't appreciate for yourself. But I promise you, those looking from the outside in, they envy what you have, Pile 1. I think that might be what it is. The illusion is that you're thinking that you're being judged by others, when actually they very much look to you in your life thinking that you you have it all. And I think I've almost read your energy wrong. It's not that you're afraid to take down your mask. It's like you don't even you don't see that the mask that you're wearing is beautiful, but also your inside is beautiful too. I think there is something about you that feels like people only love the outside of you, Pile 1, and not the inside of you. And that's going to perhaps be metaphorical for some of you, or that might be literal. You might just feel like, people only like you for your looks or what you have, and they don't necessarily like you as a person. And you've got that wrong, Pile 1. And if that's regarding, a specific person in mind or a specific group of people, they're saying that you've got it wrong somewhere, Pile 1, that everyone loves your heart, and that's the thing that you hide the most. So they're saying, as soon as you take down what you perceive to be, I guess, your mask, which would be, putting your heart out there instead of dropping the mask, because it's almost like you've painted this mask to be so beautiful that you don't want to take it off. And I feel like this is only going to make sense to you if this is your energy. But the mask was supposed to be on there. This is almost like an avatar even. This might be for my expansive souls, my souls that might consider themselves to be starseeds. It's like you chose to be beautiful this lifetime, Pile 1, for a reason. And that it's okay to reap the rewards of beauty. Yeah, some of you might be feeling like I shouldn't, be benefiting off the way that I look for some reason. I don't know what that is. It's going to be incredibly different for everyone, but it's okay to be beautiful, and for that to gain you, I don't know, access to somewhere, I'm hearing. But that's not all that you have. It's actually your heart that's radiating through you, Pile 1, which makes your energy so beautiful. I think you think that it's your mask, your physical vessel, but it's actually your heart that's radiating out and causes people to flock in waves, I'm hearing. And yeah, it's like this, look at this beautiful woman in these waves. Life lessons and growth, you will get through this. It's like you've come through the worst and now you're glowing, Pile 1. So allow yourself to just glow. I'm going to read a little bit of the Water Oracle, Ride the Waves as well. Because I feel like there is something in there. 122 on there for you. You're most definitely living right now, and while you may be experiencing challenges in your life, they'll shape you into who you'll be someday soon. Just as strong winds that blow consistently over the ocean transfers energy of the water to generate waves, the same happens when we feel the pressures of life knocking on our door. Life's pressures and challenges invite us to transform in the process. They can cause calm seas to gain momentum and waves to form. While at the time it can feel overwhelming, our true character is born through these usually unexpected changes that life delivers. Soul inquiry. How can you respond to the waves of your life instead of reacting to them? How can you let transformation happen? Yeah, you might be resisting transformation at this time, Pile 1. I feel like that's why I almost feel like I can't pinpoint your energy specifically. Because I feel like you might be in the in-between phases of stages right now. I feel like you might have been very introspective, and now you're having to look perhaps at your physical vessel. You've been assessing your physical vessel, and now you're trying to marry that into your physical way that you're living life. It's like you're having to put all of this energy into the material, and it's trying to find the balance of that. You've been moving through spiritual realms, I think, quite easily, and now you're having to put a foot back in the material, and I think that can feel pretty disjointing. Water will help you, Pile 1. Water is the best way for you to heal right now. I feel like there is still a lot of purging that needs to happen with regards to shadow, and I think that this is going to allow you to balance out your energy. So looking at your sacral chakra and your crown chakra is really going to help you balance out your energies. There's been a lot of divine energy coming through you, specifically over the past few months, Pile 1, and I feel like perhaps this has gone straight down to the sacral, which is your forward focusing energy, and they want you to bring that up to the heart, which I think is going to be incredibly difficult for you, Pile 3. Yeah, you're used to moving through your sexual energy. That's what it is. Okay, that's what I couldn't grab. This is I was thinking of this in terms of looks, but it's your sacral energy, and that's a misconception. This is an illusion that people only want you for your body or your looks, Pile One. They actually want you for your heart, and that's only going to resonate if it, if it's meant for you. But you just shine, Pile One, and it's okay. I think that might have gotten you into trouble in the past. You might have, fell victim to others' shadowy aspects back at you because you triggered them. And I hate to say fell victim to, but because I feel like some things are predetermined and we choose them for our own growth. But I think in some spaces, the way that you were treated really, truly wasn't warranted at all. And yeah, I think it really hurt you, Pile One. But I feel like these messages today is just to make you aware of perhaps things that you're not even consciously aware of right now. Pile One. So I hope that this has made sense to you, because I feel like I'm trying to make sense of energies that it's almost like you haven't worked out yourself. So me trying to bring it through has been very difficult, because I'm trying to have to like pull the pieces together of like your past, present and future and make that make sense right now for where you are without giving too much away. So it's like I can't bring through definitely specific scenarios, because it's like they don't want to your teams of light don't want you to move in a very specific way just because of a message that I bring forward. They want you to look at these energies. So it's almost like I've been having to read every layer of you, Pile One. I hope this makes sense. But I'm going to pull some charms, and I've been collecting these charms for quite a little while actually. I've been keeping it on the down low. The first one that I've got is the mushroom, and the unicorn. So you're very magical, Pile One. You're incredibly magical. You are incredibly talented at what you do, I'm hearing. And allow yourself to just explore other at this time, Pile One. I think that you might just be on the precipice of stepping forward into the energies of magic, and that's such an exciting space to be. And it's like enter into the void and be excited for that, Pile One. There is hesitancy here for you, but we've got inner alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Yeah, that's it. You're terrified of opening up this heart space, Pile One. Abundance. When your heart's intentions is to serve humanity, doors of abundance naturally open. And you've been asking for more abundance, but you can't reach that state if you don't open your heart, Pile One. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. And I absolutely love when I read this message. Every time I read it, it just completely opens my heart. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. You are placing the conditions upon yourself in which people can love you, Pile One. That's the truth of the matter. Because you are already going into situations thinking, they only want me for this, for this, for this, for that. That is the energy that you're putting out there, rather than letting things unfold in front of you. And everything is energy. So create a better foundation for yourself to move forward in, and to trust that you are just golden. You're a golden child. You're a luminous angel, Pile One. Yeah, luminous warrior. And I forgot that card even came out. These messages were just channeling through. It's like you're just golden, and that's okay. I think you are terrified to shine, Pile One, and I don't know why that is. That's going to be many different factors coming forward, but you're supposed to be here to shine, Pile One. And actually, it's like someone sees you, Pile One. Someone really sees you, and they want nothing more than for you to shine. But for some reason, you don't believe that, or you can't believe that. And whoever that person is, you need to look at that, Pile 1, and why you feel that towards this specific person, because that's a massive block to where you are right now. And it's an illusion, I'm hearing. And, you know, please only take what resonates and really sit with the energies of this reading. And apologies, because I felt like it's come through really fragmented. So if you do feel like an extended reading, Pile 1, please do step forward, because I feel like it is very personal what is coming through, that I almost can't bring a straightforward reading forward, if that makes any sense. I feel like I can't grab hold of too much, because everyone's situation is going to be incredibly diverse. But trust your luminous, and that the waters have got you, Pile 1. Making sure to spend time in water, even if this is just dangling your feet in water, I'm hearing, Pile 1. It's like, drink as much water as you can, bathe in water, spend as much time in water as you can, because water is a great healer for you. And yeah, you need to counterbalance some of this fire energy, this sacral energy, and bring it into the heart space. Yeah, there's something about just moving from the heart instead of, sexual energy. It is just sexual energy coming forward, Pile 1, and I don't know what that transpires to in your life. And, you know, you might be a sex worker, Pile 1. I'm getting that notion, or work in the sex industry in some way, and you're being called to move in a different way, to see that you're not just one thing. You are your heart, which means you're everything, and everyone is a reflection of you. This is moving into, oneness, Pile 1. You're expanding, you're evolving, and you've moved through a big chunk of your healing, but you're at the stage now where it's like, how do I want to word this? It's like you're taking a giant leap in a direction that you didn't think you would take, Pile 1, and I think you're terrified, and that's okay. Your teams are saying, you know, they're with you, and you will get through this bit, and it's going to be okay, Pile 1. But that's all I've got for you, Pile 1. Apologies if that was so fragmented. I do apologize. It really felt like it was for me. But if you feel like this message might be helping anyone else, please do not hesitate to share that with them. Please like, subscribe. And if you do feel the calling for an extended reading, I feel like it might be very beneficial for you, Pile 1. But do take care. Thank you for trusting me to be your reader. Hello, Pile 2, this is your reading. Let's see what spirit guides, teams, and guardians wish to say to you with regards to, I guess the full moon in Gemini, but I said this in Pile 1, so I'm going to say it in Pile 2 as well. I just get the calling to just be bringing messages forward, and, you know, whether that's under a main title, whether that's under a specific question, I don't feel the calling to be working with my guides or your guides in this way at this time. Everyone, so for those that, you know, might be wanting specific questions answered, you know, that's what personal readings are for, and I say that with the most open heart, Pile 2, but it's like I trust my teams, and that's why I bring the messages forward in this way, is what I wish to share. 33 and soul fragments. Balance will be restored. Interesting. 17 and earth. These faces on here I'm not loving. I'm not going to lie, Pile 2. Zafkiel and compassion. Yeah, I'm hearing passion of the Christ, and I was thinking of real dark energies with these faces. Stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. And yeah, I'm going to come to that in a moment. The crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. And the last oracle I've got for you is inner conflict and resolution, with the phoenix and the rattlesnake there. I'm going to be honest, Pleiadu. In some other spaces, I work with quite dark energies, and I'm feeling a lot of dark energies coming from your Pleiadu. So please be sure to be cleansing your space, to be putting salt in your doorways if that feels relevant to any of you. That is the first thing that I tell anyone to do when I feel like they might be experiencing darker energies and entities, and, you know, banishing anything from their home, stating that nothing of a negative or darker essence is allowed in the home. So you might be feeling the calling for that Pleiadu, and that might not be all of you, but just some of you. So please do not panic, and if you feel a little bit stuck, please do not hesitate to reach out. In fact, I'll speak a little bit of light language to put a container around yourself and your house as well, Pleiadu. Angangaiya katoto shike arati anne kakore annara shi anne okuro to ingi innara ka shike arnete to onore katoro to toyata annara shike arate undo kuye ni munaya ia naya ko uyesho oriete annake erere ienu utoto iene oye anna ia to orosho undo kugike nara yekata oreshe inne iene teto oro to kuna ia to oresho undo kuyete inda tatia uiniana. And that's very interesting, because I felt like I was almost it's like I was having a conversation, and there might be energies around you that's trying to convince you that that something is a specific way right now, Pleiadu, when it's not. It's almost like there's energies that are conversing with you, telling you that it's like something is one way when actually it's another, and this might be an illusion, Pleiadu. So just be very wary at this time about making big decisions, Pleiadu, because I feel like there is an illusionary energy around you at this time, and this might be connected to a divine masculine, Pleiadu. There's something around a divine masculine, and there's matters of the heart that's in a massive illusion right now, Pleiadu. Let me grab some tarot as well, just to delve a little bit deeper. And please only take what resonates. And I was going to say historically, but I haven't been reading tarot that long to say historically. I don't do love readings because I feel like energies change and shift so much that for my personal journey and the things that I've gone through, I just don't feel comfortable doing love readings. So that's my own personal choice. And, I know there's many readers out there that give great readings with regards to relationships and connections. But I don't do matters of, I don't want to say not matters of the heart, but just romantic readings. So the fact that this is coming through, there's something here for you, Pleiadu. And I think some of you might not even want to look at this as being the truth. Well, the Nine and the Hermit. It's like you don't want to face what's happening at this time, Pleiadu. Wow, okay, I don't need any more confirmation. The Devil. And then we've got the Nine of Wands. You're supposed to be looking to your future, Pleiadu. With the Queen of Swords here, you're supposed to be looking to your future. Yet there are energies around you that have you looking at someone else for the answers. And that's the illusion, Pleiadu. If it's not connected to matters of the heart, you're looking to someone else for guidance when you're your own guidance system, Pleiadu. That's the illusion, is that you're not trusting yourself at this time to know what to do next, I'm hearing. What does this mean for Pleiadu? Be wary of others saying too much, Pleiadu. Be wary of others being in your business. Be wary of others. It's like, be wary of others And I feel like even I'm hesitant to say it, Pile 2. Be wary of others being too charming at this time, because yeah, it's like some people are playing the long game, Pile 2. Some people are playing the long game around you, and they know that you want a happy family. So be careful. Yeah, be careful, because I think you've walked away from so much, Pile 2, already. And you are someone that gives a lot. And they're saying just be careful of how much others are seemingly giving to you right now. Because what is that energy going to be in a few months' time? And yeah, 7 in the Chariot. It's like, allow for things to unfold slowly, Pile 2, because you are set to receive the world, and a lot of people know this, Pile 2. A lot of people know that it's like you're incredibly lucky, or at least that's what people perceive, Pile 2. People think that you're lucky, so they see you as a lucky charm, I'm hearing. And yeah, they're saying be careful of snakes in the grass at this time. I'm hearing Toy Story's Woody, there's a snake in my boot. It's like, yeah, be careful of who's sticking their boot in. I don't know what that means, but I'm getting quite irked with this energy, Pile 2. And it's not often that I bring through messages like this. So there is someone or something or a group of people around you that, yeah, you need to protect your money from. 4 of Pentacles. It's like, protect your money, protect your mind, I'm hearing. And yeah, it's almost like don't allow others to see what upsets you right now, Pile 2, because it's like people are going to play on those energies. And I don't really love the energy of this reading, Pile 2, to be honest with you. But I feel like there is an essence of, I'm going to keep saying it, just this divine masculine energy that is playing on your heartstrings at this time. Wow. Yeah, we've got 10 and the Tower. And you have to not listen, Pile 2. It couldn't be any clearer. Wow, the 2 of Swords. Someone's playing on your heartstrings, and you have to not listen to them at this time, because they don't have your best interest at heart, Pile 2. Yeah, because they know you're set for, yeah, they think you're set for fame and fortune, which is why they are doing what they are doing, Pile 2. And I think this isn't everyone's energy, so if you are watching this reading and you don't think this reading is for you, this reading is for someone that you know, and you should tell them that you think it's for them, Pile 2. There's something connecting to the moon cycles. Look into your connections to the moon at this time. I'm hearing like Moon Man. I don't know what that means, but that means something to someone. The Moon Man. Some of you might have read something in a book recently and you thought, oh, I feel like that is the energy of this person, but you didn't take it as a sign, and you let it go, Pile 2, when no, that was a sign from your teens to be careful, because they see that you're on top of the world, and yeah, they're trying to tear you down. Someone's trying to tear you down somewhere, Pile 2. And it's not often that I bring through messages like this, but it's because they know you've gone through a death and rebirth, and that your heart is so open that they're trying to pull you down now, Pile 2. So please seek guidance from others at this time, Pile 2. Please ask a friend. Yeah, this is connected perhaps to a new business venture or opportunity. Someone is going to, if they haven't already, someone's going to step forward and say that something is going to be very lucrative for you when it's not, Pile 2. And it's going to take great discernment from you to say no to something, because you're supposed to be exploring things for yourself. It's like someone or something or an opportunity is going to come in, and poses like compassion for you when actually it's like it's not going to be for you, Pile 2. And please only take what resonates from this reading. But it's like people know that you're going to be, it's like people know you're almost like at your wit's end with something, Pile 2. So now they're like, oh, okay, they're on their last leg, like maybe I can just slip in here. And I really do not like the energies of this reading. And, apologies, Pile 2, but clearly this needs to come out. And yeah, you're supposed to be moving into calmer waters. You're supposed to be moving away into calmer waters. Something's only going to bring conflict, Pile 2, down the line. And, we have to go through what we go through, but they're saying, look, the Five of Wands, it's like there's conflict just around the corner. I'm hearing like Pocahontas just around the river bend, which is going to mean something to someone. It's like you are Pocahontas and this person's the poacher, and the poacher might be significant. So use your discernment wisely, Pile 2, because you see with your eyes closed, and you're going to have to really look at everything with a fine-tooth comb with your energies, Pile 2. But not only that, get a second, third, fourth, fifth, quadruple, however many people opinion on all of this. It's like ask more people about this person, Pile 2. Ask more people about this person when they come in to speak to you, when this opportunity comes in. Do your research, because it's like there's someone that is very, very sneaky, and they're gonna just leave you out in the cold eventually. And I hate the energies of this, Pile 2. And apologies for bringing this forward, but I literally go to the bottom of the deck and it's a 3 of Swords. Like, I can't, Pile 2. I literally can't. I don't really know what to say, because it's just like a resounding no. No. Absolutely not, with regards to whatever this is for you, Pile 2. And, have compassion with yourself for perhaps falling for something that has been an illusion this whole time, Pile 2. It's almost like you would rather just go with something knowing that it's wrong, because you don't want to admit to self that you might have been wrong for a long time. Yeah. But if you can trust yourself, you are the sun. But that's going to take stepping away from something, Pile 2. You have to trust yourself. I'm hearing you already know this. Whatever I've said today hasn't been a surprise for you, Pile 2. It's been a surprise for me. I was not expecting energies like this to come forward, but they're saying it's not a surprise to you. But I'm going to pull some charms and hopefully bring forward some positive messages for you. Apologies for those that have got headphones on. We've got peas. It's like you've been looking for peace, Pile 2. And we've got the wine opener here. This person might suffer from substance abuse, Pile 2. Yeah, that's the tea that you perhaps haven't been told. This person suffers from substance abuse of some kind. And it's like, the lock and key. I'm going to pull one more. Yeah, the tooth. Something about a tooth. And that's all that I'm getting, pile 2. I'm going to pull some starseed cards to end. And I'm so sorry that it's been such a negative reading, pile 2. And, you know, so much love from me to you, because I don't know exactly what's going on. I'm only bringing forward the information that I'm told. And, you know, I don't want you to... I don't want you to feel disheartened. It's a very specific message. So if this doesn't sound like it's for you, then please don't take it. And, you know, if you feel like this message is for someone else, if you're watching this and you think that this is for someone else and they need to know, tell them, pile 2. Please, please, please tell this person, because, yeah, it's like they deserve to know. They deserve to know the truth. Blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. Yeah, you're full of love, pile 2, and this person is taking advantage of that. Creation. Being creative is a wonderful way of witnessing the unfolding of a limitless soul, creative soul. They know that you're a limitless soul, and they want to take from you. And, you know, if this isn't with regards to a specific person, this is going to be an opportunity that they're just wanting to use all of your resources without giving too much. And, you know, I don't really know what to say because it feels so specific. The energies. Observation. Expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. It's like you've seen this before, pile 2. You might have been told something in a dream recently that, or you're going to be shown in a dream. I've gone completely cold, which is my new sign of that I'm onto something. So look out for your dream time. And I knew this was going to come out in a pile 2. Look out for your dreams, because your dreams are showing you the way to get yourself out of a situation. Intuition. Trust your intuition. It's been guiding you to the answers that you seek. Yeah, you've already seen something, pile 2. You've already seen something. Your intuition told you something. So trust in that energy. Trust in the energy of what you saw, or what you think you saw, pile 2. Because that's the truth of the matter. You saw it already, and it's okay. But that's all I'm getting, pile 2. Apologies that this was so heavy. I was not expecting a reading like this, although the energies have been so strange with this moon. But if you would like an extended reading, a personal reading, please do not hesitate to reach out, pile 2, because yeah, I feel like it might be beneficial for you. But speak to some friends, pile 2. If you got this reading, speak to some friends and ask their opinion on what is going on right now for you. I think that will be the best foot forward. I think you need a second opinion to help you through wherever you find yourself right now, pile 2. But so much love from me to you, and apologies it was so heavy, pile 2. But your teams of light have got you, and you know we are here for lessons. But there is something that you just don't need to learn again, pile 2. That's the main message coming through. But thank you for trusting me to be your reader. Hello, pile 3, this is your reading. Let's see what your spirit guides, teams, and guardians wish to say to you with regards to, the moon, the Gemini full moon. And I've said this for pile 1, pile 2, so I'm going to say it for pile 3 as well. But I don't get given, a specific title most of the time coming forward with readings. And that's just the way that my teams of light work, and the way that they want me to be communicating with your teams of light. So, if you're wanting more specific questions answered, that's what personal readings are for. And I say that with the most amount of love, but I keep saying this today, and I don't know why. But there is, perhaps some of you wondering why, I don't title my readings with regards to this is the question coming forward, because that's not what I'm being intuitively told to do. So I trust my teams and our guides that work together, pile 3, which is why I bring forward the messages that I do like I do. But the card that I've got for you is 13. Emotional challenges resolve the issue. And I've had a real heavy time in pile 2, so I'm hoping this might be a little bit lighter. 39 and the owl. Uriel and friendship. The Well Maidens, kindness, respect, reverence and compassion. I was reading that as reserve. Whispers of Mother Earth, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and channel. Okay, the last card that I've got for you is Woodpecker and Opportunity with the Be There and card 16. You are incredibly open at this time, Pile 3. Your intuition has been guiding you to where you find yourself right now, and it's a massive congratulations from behind the scenes, actually, Pile 3. You've gone through so many emotional challenges that you're now able to reap the rewards of everything you've been working so hard towards. This is going to be friendship, this is going to be job opportunities, this is going to be opportunities to connect with Mother Gaia, I'm hearing deeper. And with the Well Maidens here, I was seeing this as divine feminine energy. It's like you've been living in your divine feminine energy, whether you regard yourself to be a divine masculine, divine feminine, anything in between, non-binary. Your divine feminine energy has been leading you to be able to unlock this side of self that is in flow with life, in flow with the oneness that is, creation of itself. This idea of, of oneness of Christ consciousness, of God's energy, however that resonates for you. It's like you're the milk and the honey, Pile 3 is what I'm hearing. You're the milk and the honey, and you've been working so hard to be in this energy. So your teams are saying enjoy where you are. You are the whisper. And yeah, I'm hearing Golden Whisper, which is a chocolate bar in the UK, or at least it used to be. I don't know if they still make them, but I remember those. And I was hearing Whispers in the Wind in Pile 2, but it has a very different meaning for you in Pile 3. It's like you are creating the magic in your life at this time, Pile 3. So keep moving forward. Six of Swords, keep moving forward, because opportunities may come knocking at your door that you're supposed to say no to. And yeah, the Ace of Wands wanted to pop out. You feel like you can't trust your intuition at this time, Pile 3, but you absolutely can. You absolutely can trust yourself. I think you're terrified to move forward, Pile 3, and that's okay. But trust in the friendships that you have around you. I'm seeing opalite as well. That might be significant for you. You're going to make enough money, Pile 3. I think there might be fear with regards to your finances. And it's like, don't worry about that. That should be the least of your worries right now. Regardless of your situation, they're saying just keep focusing on creation. You are a divine creative being. And, we all are, but there is something about you that is incredibly creative, Pile 3, that you just don't see. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles. It's like your superpower is how creative you are. And I think you wouldn't even consider yourself to be a creative person when, yeah, you live creativity. I think you're used to living in your shadow, Pile 3, and that's meant in the best possible way. It's like you move through the darkness so fluidly that I think you forget to come out to the light at times. But that's what friendship's here for. I'm hearing that some people have to bring you back to the light, Pile 3. Yeah, you might work with darker energies with regards to work, or you might deal with people that are struggling day in, day out, Pile 3. So you kind of forget that you're in the spotlight, and that's okay. I'm hearing that it's your biggest strength and also your biggest weakness is that you forget that you shine because you are helping others pull themselves out of the dark. You help others grow, Pile 3. You help them to not feel left out in the cold, and that's such a beautiful essence. Pile 3. You allow others to not feel alone, and yeah, it's making me want to cry, Pile 3. This creative energy. You're just so creative, Pile 3. I don't know why that keeps summing through. I think some of you might have been doubting this for some reason. Yeah, doubting that you're going to have options for some reason, but they're saying you can do anything, Pile 3. You can do absolutely anything you want. So just decide and make it happen. Yeah, make it rain, I'm hearing. You've been allowing your soul to lead you, your soul to guide you, and I think yeah, this is the emotion I'm feeling. But you're now dancing in the ethers, pile 3, which is, that's such a beautiful energy. Yeah, it's okay to be in hermit mode right now, as long as you are creating, pile 3. I think you're afraid to come out into the light, pile 3, for some reason. You're afraid to come out into the light, to the point where I don't want to put this sun card down because I feel like it will trigger you, pile 3, which is incredibly interesting. But you move through the night. I'm hearing a lot of songs in this pile, so that's your triple confirmation. I feel like some of you are going to come to this reading and be like, this isn't for me, and songs is your confirmation. Yeah, you're weaving such a beautiful tapestry for yourself. That might be something that you want to look into, is weaving, or if that was something you did in the past, get back into that, because there was a lot of strength that you held there. Yeah, this feminine energy keeps coming through. Look to your sisters, pile 3. Look to your sisters for help, whatever that means for you, you know, chosen family, blood family, you know. Yeah, sister of the moon, I'm hearing. Those that just understand you, call upon them to help you where you find yourself right now. I think you need to go and have fun, pile 3. I genuinely, that is the main message coming forward, is that you need to go and have fun. Yeah, because you deserve to appreciate the miracles that you have manifested for yourself. And the sun's at the bottom of the deck energy. I'm going to have to put it down, even though it's going to trigger you, pile 3. Yeah, we've got the sun, and then we've got the star, and I'm going to put that down too, so that you can't run away from who you are. It's like, this is who you are. You're the sun and the star, the moon, the sky, the rainbows, the sparkles, you know, the chocolate sprinkles. You're like you're the coziest blanket. You're the biggest cup of cocoa, I'm hearing. It's like you heal so many just by existing, pile 3. And this is what you do not see. This has been the biggest illusion of your life, is that you feel like you don't do anything for others, yet you do everything that you do is for others. So they're saying, you know, the times when you get to go and experience life and have fun, you need to find that balance within you, because you deserve to be happy, pile 3. And look at what that means. Look at your birth chart too, pile 3. I think there's going to be significant information that's going to be brought through for you at specific times in your life moving forward. So they're saying, look to your birth chart for divine understanding, because that's going to help you moving forward and help you to fluidly move through energies that perhaps might be a little bit stagnant at times. And that's not because of you, that's just because you're waiting for things to work out in other spaces. But I feel like for you feel like it's your fault, and it's not. Yeah, it's like, I'm hearing like other people have been running from you, pile 3, because they knew that you were everything, and it's triggered them. But now you're calling in those to you that understand you and that will love you, pile 3. Yeah, the Hierophant. So just allow yourself to receive, is what I'm hearing, pile 3. Allow yourself to receive, and allow yourself to dare to dream, and use your mind, not for logic, but just for divine creation. Just start creating, pile 3. There is something within you that is fearful of creating. I think somewhere someone told you that you weren't a creative person, or you weren't an artist, but you are. And you've got the tooth here. I'm hearing toothless, and I can't remember what that is, but that's connected to something. I feel like it might be a character. I've got toothless, we've got the turtle, and I'm going to pull one more as well. Apologies for those that might have had headphones on. What else have I got? The last charm I'm having trouble with, pile 3. What is that? Cheers. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating with others a lot sooner than you think, pile 3. And me struggling to grab a charm is like, I feel like that's what the energy that you've been in. You've been struggling to catch a break. You've been struggling to keep your head above water. It might feel like you've been struggling to to let your emotions flow, pile 3, but you're going to be able to celebrate with others so soon, because you've done so much and you just can't see it, pile 3. I don't know what this energy is, but you just can't see how much you've already grown. Trust how much you've grown. Trust how much you've already laid out for yourself in your future. And not just for you, so many others. It's like you're going to be able to share whatever you have with so many, pile 3. And I think this is what you've been wanting this whole time. You've just been wanting to share what you have with others, and it be reciprocated or received well or understood, or, for other people to prosper because of the things that you're saying. It's like your heart's center. That's what you've wanted this whole time. But I think that energies have got misconstrued. People have been triggered by you. And I think, it's just sent you... You've been healing a lot, pile 3, so much, and your teams are saying, they're incredibly proud of you and that you've done enough. So let be. Please let be, pile 3. That rhymes. Please let be, pile 3. I've just found, it's like, I've just found some cards under my seat, and it's a 9 of Cups and the 10 of Wands. You're going to be traveling a lot, pile 3. This is something you have not anticipated in your life. You're going to travel a lot with regards to the next parts of your life, and whatever that means for you, take what resonates. I have some pretty expansive souls out here, so this might be, spaceship travel at this point, which, I really hope that that's the case for you, pile 3. That's so exciting. Signs. The universe has been gently nudging you forward by revealing to you signs and synchronicities. You've been ignoring signs of late, and I'm hearing Signs the movie too, which actually terrified me, which I find really interesting, now knowing what I know about myself and my life, that I'm a Pleiadian starseed. So that might be something to look into, pile 3. And we've got gratitude. The universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. Start creating more of a practice of gratitude, pile 3. And this is to help you see how much you've already created for yourself. This is not to say you're not grateful, but just so you have something down on paper to say, oh, look at everything that I've already created and that I do share with others. You are so loving, pile 3, and you just do not see it about yourself. I'm baffled. I'm baffled because I can feel how generous your energy is. I knew this card was going to come up for one. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations by allowing your soul's light to truly shine. And I'm always reminded of the dark crystal, if anyone can see that and has watched the dark crystal and seen those as is it the Skeksis? Is that what they're called? Can't remember. So that might be important for you as well, pile 3. But I'm going to pull a final card for you. What is the final message that you wish to give, pile 3? Final message. Blue star. Follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. And I do believe that is connected to the Sirius star system. But apologies if I've got that incredibly wrong. That might just be something you wanted to look into. Okay, I'm being told one last card. And we've got the other little speck of light here. Light. It is time to reveal your radiant light to the world. I feel like there might have been so many that didn't trust what you were doing, pile 3. And I'm hearing they're about to eat their words. I'm hearing Bart Simpson's eat my shorts. And it's like, people are going to eat their words. And that's not why you've done any of this. You've been moving from the heart space. But I'm hearing, you're going to finally be able to breathe a sigh of relief and be like, I knew I was going to do something this incredible. And you created it already. You already have it, pile 3. That's the illusion that you don't see. But that's all I'm getting for you, pile 3. If you would like to have an extended reading with me, please do not hesitate to reach out. I've just been seeing a sign for mandalas as well. So mandalas might be significant for you moving forward. Here with regards to tattooing, and I don't know what that means. But like, share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and please do feel free to share this reading with anyone that you might feel will benefit from the messages brought forward today. But thank you so much for trusting me to be your reader, Pile 3. I shall be back real soon, but take care for now.